Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying to bring you some more regular content, so here's me, I'm back, another video. This one is inspired by the TV programme Fairly Odd Parents featuring Cosmo and Wanda. So we have Wanda and we have Cosmo, which matches my hair. I've seen a lot of people posting memes from Fairly Odd Parents when they see my hair, so I thought what better chance to take than to do a look like this. It goes really well, it's super creative and bold, and I hope you enjoy the look, so keep on watching and you'll find out how I made it. So first of all, I'm going to go in with this cheap white eyeliner from Barry M. I'm going to use this to outline the hair for both Cosmo and Wanda. So I will be using my eyebrows as part of the look. They're actually going to be yellow, so I've drew the hair just around this and I'll add in the yellow for the eyebrows just after I've done the hair. Next I'm going to do Cosmo just on this side, so I'm going to angle the hair just in towards my inner tear duct. So now that I've drawn on the rough shape, I'm just going to go in and do the eyebrows now. I'm going to use one of the neon pigments from StarGazer to do this. I'm just going to use a small angle brush just to carefully fill in the eyebrows. Hopefully the pigment should cover my tattooed eyebrows okay. It's better to just go in with small amounts at a time as this is really pigmented. So now I've got the rough shape of my eyebrows, I'm just going to go ahead and just fill them in. It's okay if they're quite blocky, as my idea was this was meant to look like kind of fairy dust. As you can probably see, this gets absolutely everywhere. A few people were wondering in a previous video how I'd done the pink and the green eyebrows. Well, basically I'd done the same thing but just used the pink and the green pigment from StarGazer. So after about 1,000,001 years, I've eventually finished the eyebrow. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to colour in the Wanda section first using the pink neon pigment from StarGazer. Again, I'm just going to take a small brush and do small strokes at a time just to fill this area in. My eye base has already been prepped beforehand, so it should stick quite well. As you can see, the pink is a lot more pigmented than the yellow and it goes on really easily, which is good. I'm going to line it all in pink first and fill in, and then I'll go back in with a black eyeliner and just kind of refine the edges. I'm just going over the white lines that I made before. I'm just going over the white lines I made before and it covers them quite easily. I can't decide whether to fill it all in first or outline with black now. So we're going to fill it in and then go in with the black. It doesn't matter if you have any fill out from the pink into the yellow because we can just cry about that later. So I've just went in with the eyebrow brush that I used earlier just to neaten up the line above my eyebrow. There's still a wee bit of fallout, but I'll fix that later. I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the bottom just to carve out my eyebrow with the pink. Okay, so I finished the top bit and I'm just going to go ahead and outline that just to get that out of the way as the fallout just keeps on going onto my yellow eyebrows. For this, I'm using a really cheap, really crap eyeliner that I got off eBay, 4 for £1 if you're interested, but it doesn't come off and it doesn't budge, so it's really good for these kind of looks. Also, it also doubles up as a stamp, which is cool, but I'm just going to use the nib for now. Open it. And there we go, it is open. So I'm just gonna line this now. And we're going to go in and try and fix this mistake. Luckily the pigment's so strong that it actually covers the black. You get more mistakes, but don't worry, StarGazer has got you covered. So now that we've finally got our shape done in black, we're just going to fill in the rest of the pink. So here we have the completed Wanda side. Now I'm just going to repeat the same steps to do Cosmo. To fill the Cosmo side in, I'm just going to go in with the green neon pigment from StarGazer again. After only a couple of tantrums and nearly losing my contacts, I have indeed lined the Cosmo side. So I'm just going to correct this again just using the neon pigment, just as the lines are pretty shaky because I'm absolutely crap at this. But hey ho, we will neaten this up and I'll be back in a second and it'll look a lot better. And there we have Cosmo and Wanda's hair. So I've already went in with my Illamasqua Hydra Veil just to prep my skin, and next I'm going to go in with my favourite foundation ever. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. This is the old formula that they have. I've not actually tried the new one yet, but this is in the shade 0.5 intensity. I think now that the shades are more like the original Double Wear, so this one's probably a touch too dark for me, but it should be okay. I do like to squirt the foundation directly onto my face and then blend it out, as I just feel I can really measure how much I'm using that way. What I quite like about this foundation is it's quite yellow toned, so it really does well in cancelling out all the pink that's on my skin. Unfortunately I'm having a bit of an eczema outbreak at the moment, so my skin is definitely a lot more red than usual. And as always, it's an absolute nightmare trying to get the foundation around my piercings. But I'm too lazy to take them out to do it, so you're just going to have to be careful if you're doing this look not to get any foundation onto the pink eyeshadow, as that will be a tragedy. And you're going to want to blend the foundation right up to your hairline, but without getting it in your hair like I'm doing. As you can see, some of the foundation is not sticking here just because of my skin issues. So we're just going to have to go back in and just pack that on until it decides to stay. Okay, so that's my foundation just about packed onto high heavens everywhere. I'm quite liking the coverage. I'm quite tempted just to go out like this with the pink and the green eyeshadow on just to see what people think. So next I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution concealer. I think this is the old one with the kind of smaller packaging, but I don't use it that much, but I'm just going to pop that under my eyes and maybe on any kind of particularly red areas, but I don't want to put on too much as I do find the product to be quite dry, and when you've got eczema that's not good at all. So again I'm just going to blend this out just with my beauty blender under my eyes. I'm going to be going in with the Lauder Mercier setting powder, which I find is really soft and kind of gentle on the under eye, but also sets it really well. I'm just going to pack that on my under eye just to really set all those creases, which seem to be multiplying each day. That's what happens when you turn 21 after all. And we'll just repeat the same on this side. And then because of our ageing face, we're just going to go in and set our smilings as well. And just at the corner of my mouth. These are the only places that I like to set, just because of my dry skin. I don't want to set everywhere. or that just won't be good luck. So yeah. So I always set those first, and then I'm going to go in and we're just going to bronze up the face a wee bit, not too much, just because it is quite a creative look. We don't just want to be like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't want to be like full on like glam kind of thing when we look like this. So we're going to go in with the cream bronzer. It's the funny Chanel one that I'm not even going to, Soleil Tan de Chanel. That's how I interpret that. So we're going to go in with a little bit of that. It's quite stiff just because it's absolutely Baltic here in Scotland. So I need to kind of work the product in, but I like to just wipe off the kind of excess on the kind of side because I don't want to be like orange lines. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. So we nearly dropped the mirror there, but we are going to just go on and just gently, I'm just going to kind of dab and then kind of just blend it up. It is really hard to work with just because of the crappy weather. So I find this product just works as like a super good kind of base just for the actual powder bronzer, because sometimes you get that where the powder bronzer just sticks like right to the foundation and it's just tragic, to be quite honest. I don't know why I sounded posh there. But there we go. So we're just going to go in with more bronzer because we're just taking it slow because we don't want to look scary. And we're just going to add a little bit just to my temples just to get this 5 head down to maybe a 3.5 head. And we're just going to bring that down and leave the kind of whitest bit just in the middle, and it will just kind of make the forehead just appear a bit smaller. We're just going to contour the nose just a tiny wee bit. I'm not going in with any kind of really small brush because we don't need to be too snatched for this look, you know. And I just like to do a wee bit just under my lip just to make them look bigger because them fillers running low. And just a little bit under here just to get rid of the double chin that I'm sporting at the moment. So we're looking quite snatched but not too in your face. So next we're just going to go in with a powder bronzer just on top of that just to set it and stop it kind of moving out. It's not going to move out, it's going to move about. Okay, so we're just going to go in with the MAC bronzer. This is in the shade Give Me Sun. And a lot of people aren't kind of blush people, but I always like to add a bit of colour in just because I'm very pale. So we're going to go in with a MAC blush. Here it is. It's in the shade Dollymix. And I'm just kind of work that into where we bronzed. Now for one of my favourite parts is going to be highlighter. So this is, obviously it's just the plain packaging. This is in the shade Princess Cut, which is a super cute kind of pale pink, but it's super like papa. So what I was going to do is just on the kind of tips of my eyebrows. I think a few of you have probably seen before that I'm quite known to do glitter eyebrows, so I kind of had to do a glitter eyebrow look for this. So I'm going to go in with a kind of small, kind of really finely milled yellow glitter just at the tips, just to kind of give it that more kind of magical, kind of fairy odd parent kind of vibe. So I'm going in with this really cheap, rubbish-ish kind of glitter off of eBay. It came in like a pack of 50 or something, but it's actually not too bad, so I'm going to go in with that. This is my trick to put glitter on your eyebrows. I don't like using normal eyelash glue as I feel like that can sometimes kind of rip out the hairs when you're removing it. So I actually go in with the Glitter Lips glue to do this. It works super well. It's just on a small little applicator, which makes it really easy for just putting on your eyebrows. So now it's just the finishing touches. I'm going to put a wee pop of that yellow pigment just in the kind of inner corners of my eyes just to tie it all together. See, I really just feel that it's kind of tied the eyes together, really. So now I thought we'd add some of the finer details, so I'm going to add in a tiny wee wand and a little crown. It doesn't need to look too precise as it's going to kind of look like it's kind of glowing from within the wand. So as you can see, that's just like a little burst of magic just coming up and round. So next I'm going to do the lipstick, and then I'll come back and do the eyelashes and eyeliner last, just because that's just the order I like to do it in. So for lipstick, we're going to go in with that Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, which is what I usually always use. This is in the shade Doll Parts. This is the look using the lipstick. As you can see, it just really just ties the whole look together. So next I'm going to go in with eyeliner and lashes. So for eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner just to line my waterline, and then I'll apply lashes over the top. I just added some coats of mascara and then some false eyelashes, and this is the finished look. Stay tuned for next time where I'll bring you some more creative looks. Bye!